Great to be here, Tucker, but honestly, your show stinks. Thanks for having me, but you never talk about the Ninja Turtles. You never talk about Mutant Mayhem. You never talk about The Last Ronin. But Mutation Nation is here, and Mutation Nation is taking your time slot. We are taking your audience, and we are taking over. Welcome to my Ninja Turtles channel. It's 8 p.m. in the Big Apple, and this is the Ninja Turtles Show. How are you?
Cowabunga!
Your weekly live stream every Turtle Tuesday at a new time, 8 p.m., covering Ninja Turtles news, toys, cartoons, movies, comics, and more. Old Turtles, new Turtles, whatever the show we want. And today's show is no different. Today is going to be a fun show. It's Turtle Tuesday. We are gathered here. It's going to be fun. We're talking about a lot. We're talking about some Super 7 toys, Last Ronin video game. We're paying respects to Michael Reaves, and we're talking about the Ninja Turtles in Roblox. So it's going to be a fun day. It's going to be an exciting day. So type a T in the chat if you like the Ninja Turtles.
Shredder.
T is for Turtles. T is for time to talk about Turtles on Turtle Tuesday. We're gathered here today. That's our secret hand symbol. Type in a T. It's like waving. It's like saluting. It's our secret hand symbol. So thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Should be a fun show. Every Turtle Tuesday, doing the Ninja Turtles show here on my Ninja Turtles channel. So thank you for joining me, like I said. Should be a fun show. Make sure to hit the like button, slash the like button, hit it with a bow staff here on YouTube, send in a chat, leave a comment. Also, follow over on Rumble. It's a new video streaming platform. And also, follow on Twitter at my TMNT channel. Should be a fun show. Thank you for joining me. How's everybody doing? A lot of people in the chat today. Who's all hanging out? We got a lot of people. SR Striker. Demon Turtle Leonardo, Dontron 9000, Gen X Catholic, Monkey D, Raffi, Veronica, Mr. Turtle, Toidle. And hello to everybody in the Radical Replay gang. It should be a fun show. Thank you for joining me. JR24, Gizmo Animation, Darrow, how's it going? Budward, Wistful. Hope you guys have had a great week. It's good to see you. Got a lot to get to tonight. Got a lot to get to. And it should be a nice show. First thing I wanted to mention, in addition to these weekly live streams every Turtle Tuesday, do videos every Thursday and Saturday. And last week, did a video about April O'Neil in the 2012 show. The inspiration for April O'Neil was actually Margot Tenenbaum, played by Gwyneth Paltrow. April O'Neil was originally going to be blonde in 2012, so I did a short video about that last week, and also did a video about the 1990 TMNT farmhouse. The old farmhouse in Northampton. It's going to be open for some tours coming up. The actual farmhouse film set is going to be a real-life location you can visit. Coming up May 5th, you can meet Judith Hogue, the real-life April O'Neil, at the actual 1990 farmhouse this May 5th. So check that out. Did a video about that. Nice to do an old video about the old Ninja Turtles stuff. And first thing I wanted to get to tonight, wanted to thank you all for joining me. Happy Turtle Tuesday. And gonna start off with the tough news, the passing of Michael Reaves. This is Michael Reaves back in 1990. And Michael Reaves is one of the writers on the original 1987 Ninja Turtles cartoon TV show. One of the most prolific writers on the original 1987 TV show. I think there was one other guy that wrote more Ninja Turtles episodes than him. And he wrote a lot of the second and third seasons. So people always say the show gets worse towards the end, the original cartoon show. But he wrote some of the earlier episodes. And this is Michael Reaves in 1990, like I said. And this is Michael Reaves a little bit more recently, a few years ago. This is Michael Reaves. Passed away at 72. And these stories are always tough to do, but I feel it's important to do. And Michael Reaves is one of the architects of a lot of Ninja Turtles lore. This guy had a very, very extensive career. Other than Ninja Turtles, this guy was involved with, I'm going to read off a list of shows. This guy was involved with the Smurfs, He-Man, Dungeons & Dragons, Star Wars, Transformers, My Little Pony. He wrote novels, TV shows, movies, short stories, He worked with Ghostbusters, Superman, Tiny Toon Adventures, Batman, Gargoyles, Conan the Barbarian, Spider-Man, Godzilla, Twilight Zone, Star Trek, Sliders, Swamp Thing, The Flash, and like I said, novels, short stories, TV, and movies. He worked on Batman, Mask of the Phantasm, and he was an Emmy Award-winning writer as well. So very prolific, did a lot of writing for all sorts of mediums, and very talented. And he worked on the original Ninja Turtles cartoon show back in the 80s and early 90s. This was him back then. This was him in 1990. And just some of the episodes he worked on. Like I said, a lot of episodes. This guy was working hard, writing up a lot of stuff. And writing is really tough to come up with original ideas and come up with stories and have a plot and have a resolution and characters. That is really, really tough to do. So a lot of credit. It's just a few of the episodes he wrote. Invasion of the Punk Frogs, Enter the Fly, Splinter No More, Return of the Technodrome, Teenagers from Dimension X, Turtles on Trial, Return of the Fly, Leatherhead, Terror of the Swamp, and The Making of Metalhead. So he was involved with a lot of characters. He introduced a lot of classic characters, and he introduced a lot of classic ideas into the Ninja Turtles world. So just wanted to pay respects to Michael Reaves on behalf of all Turtles fans and say thanks for your wonderful writing, your wonderful contributions to the original 1987 TV show. And rest in peace. This is always sad news having to do this and stuff. And really talented guy, and so really like Daryl says here in the chat, we owe a lot to him. So that's very appropriate. I completely agree. So maybe let's type a T in the chat for him and his family. He suffered from Parkinson's for a long time as well, and that's just got to be brutal for him and for his family and for everyone around him. So let's type a T in the chat, paying respects to Michael Reaves. Passed away at 72, and suffered with Parkinson's for a long time. He actually had a blog for a while where he shared his experiences with Parkinson's and how he, his body eventually, he was unable to speak, and muscle control was difficult and all that kind of stuff. And I guess in his blog, he detailed it pretty vividly. So it's really tragic. He lost the ability to type, and really sad stuff. So rest in peace to Michael Reaves. And thank you for all your Ninja Turtles contributions from all of us Ninja Turtles fans. So that is a sad story, but that's it's a part of life. And just wanted to pay respects and honor all the work he did while he was here, and all the work he did, and all the ripples he made, and all that kind of stuff while he was alive. A lot of impact on the 1987 TV show. Big impact on the 1987 TV show. And that was kind of the most popular version of the Ninja Turtles for a long time. The most iconic version, maybe the most well-recognized version of the Ninja Turtles. That's kind of their default look for the Turtles in advertising sometimes. And the 1987 show also had another character, Rat King. And S.R. Stryker, oops, pardon me. One more thing before we move on. The 1987 show, Michael Reaves passing away, got me thinking about the cast of the 1987 show as well. They're in their 60s and 70s, maybe even 80s at this point, I'm not sure, but it got me thinking about the 4 voice actors. We're lucky to have all 4 of them still around. And of course, Kevin and Peter as well. They're in their, 60s as well. So in thinking about Michael Reaves passing, I also thought about Kevin and Peter and all the voice actors from the 1987 show. Of course, we already lost James Avery, the voice of Shredder, Uncle Phil, the voice of Shredder. So it's very sad news, and got me thinking. I'm thankful for all these people that are still around, and thankful for all the people that are still around in my life. So that was just one of the things I wanted to mention today and start off with. And like I said, while I was talking about the 1987 show, S.R. Stryker in the chat has always had a fan theory about the origin of Rat King in the 1987 show. He's always had this fan theory. He's wanted me to make a video about a fan theory, and I tried to do it because he had a theory a fan theory about the origin of Rat King from the 1987 show. The character Rat King, that originally Rat King was a Vietnam veteran and ended up as Rat King. And I tried to write like a fan fiction, kind of like a what if Ninja Turtles theory thing. And really pushed me, pushed my boundaries and limits. It was tough to do. I'm not really a writer or anything, so it was tough to do this kind of thing. It was a fun exercise, but I don't know if I did a good job. And the 50th anniversary of the end of the Vietnam War is tomorrow. So that's one of the reasons that SR Striker brought it up. And I tried to write a what if thing, like a what if thing where, you know, originally Rat King is just a Vietnam veteran who comes home to America from Vietnam. And he's struggling with no medical care, and he ends up losing his job, and he's homeless. And he somehow ends up in the sewer just to like have some sort of shelter. He ends up in the sewer, and he develops a mental illness, and like he's kind of just a guy that goes crazy in the sewer. And he ends up wanting to take revenge at the system that abandoned him. And like maybe he was exposed to a chemical or something in Vietnam, and he ends up, instead of having like a crazy connection with rats, I tried to do a thing where like he just had like a rat in his pocket, like he had a rat as a pet or something. So I had an idea like where Rat King ends up taking all these like little acts of terrorism, trying to strike back at regular people, causing chaos on like subway platforms and stuff. But this was a really tough assignment. I tried to do a what if kind of thing, and it got me thinking about what kind of videos I want to make, and I ended up going on this whole journey about what kind of videos do I want to make. Should I try and make original content like this? Should I try and do what if theories? I feel like I let SR Striker down. I tried to do it, but I just that's really tough to do. I wasn't equipped to do that, and I started thinking about what kinds of videos I want to make. If I want to talk about like old Ninja Turtles or new Ninja Turtles, and the newer stuff always seems to be a little more popular with you guys. You'd probably like the newer stuff. You like seeing the more breaking news, the current Mutant Mayhem, that stuff. And I thought about, should I do like explainer videos? I tried to like list all the types of videos that I've ever done. Should I do like explainer videos or like just read throughs or like review? Should I review things? Or should I try and do like original content, like the what if theories and like fan films, original animation or something? And I've also done some of those like political kind of social commentary videos. So SR Striker set me off with a little assignment to come up with some fun ideas for an alternate origin story, and I ended up thinking about also thought about Teddy Gaming Review. The other week I showed you Teddy Gaming Review did these like breaking news videos for Street Fighter and Last Ronin 2, and then Old Turtle Den did essentially the same videos. They had the same thumbnail. You know, should I do breaking news videos? Do we need another person doing videos like this? I don't know. What kind of videos do you guys like? I don't know. I get something out of doing all the videos, but I'm not sure. I looked at Old Turtle Den's Twitter, and I kind of saw Old Turtle Den in a different light. On his Twitter, Old Turtle Den has it at his he has it listed that he's a social media influencer, like Kylie Jenner or something. And I thought, I don't want to be a Kylie Jenner. I'm not Kendall Jenner here. I don't want to do this like it almost feels like clickbait sometimes. I don't know. Sometimes recently I felt maybe with the shorts from the Old Turtle Den, I've been a little bit let down. Like they're just kind of fluff. Like they felt a little bit light, like empty calories. And I thought, I don't know if I should make videos like this. Should I do these breaking news videos? I think part of the reason I saw the Old Turtle Den's video, he does an alert every day, like 140 days until Mutant Mayhem, 139 days until Mutant Mayhem, 138 days until Mutant Mayhem, 137 days, 136 days. And I just thought that is not to post the same thing every day, even though it's just Twitter. Posting the same thing every day just seems not really fulfilling to me. I don't know. I don't understand that. And sometimes it's fun to make a video about like a random old Ninja Turtles thing. Like I post these videos about random random comics I found online from like 2005. And it's like some random like ancient history thing. And those are always less popular. They're interesting. I feel like an archaeologist almost. Like I'm finding these old artifacts and I'm like presenting them to you like I'm like I dug them up like a mummy or something. But I like doing random videos like that. I also like videos like where I have a take, like a social take, or like social, like the political commentary videos, like they're kind of the edgy videos. Like Casey Jones is the original Kyle Rittenhouse, and Teenage Mutant Incel Turtles, April O'Neil is white, are the Ninja Turtles black, all those kind of videos. That April O'Neil video I did originally lost me subscribers. I posted that April O'Neil is white video a while back, and originally that April O'Neil video, I posted it like 6 months ago. It lost me subscribers for like the first 3 months. I think it was like a negative to me, but eventually it broke even. You know, it didn't lose me subscribers, and then when the new trailer came out, it like doubled in popularity. A bunch of people liked the video, like it got double the views, tons of likes, tons of agreement, and a ton of people commenting on the April O'Neil is white video that it was like it was early. So sometimes I post those videos and I feel like I'm it's like unpopular, but I'm just early to an extent. It's like I was just 5 months. Everyone was having that discussion a few weeks ago. I had it 5 months ago. And of course with that April O'Neil stuff, all viewpoints are welcome here. You like the new April, you don't like the new April, I don't care either way. You know, I think it's fun, but, you know, it's one of those things. That video was unpopular at first and causes me to lose my seat at the table, whatever. I'm willing to stand alone. I'm willing to be alone. I don't care if it's unpopular. I wanted to make that video, and I don't know if it creates space for other people to have those discussions and stuff, but I don't know. It was kind of weird, though. Everyone made those anti-April O'Neil videos. I felt corny chiming in at that point, but maybe I should have chimed in. I should have joined the conversation at that point when it was happening instead of 5 months early. Got to strike while the iron's hot. So, yeah, I don't run ads on any of my videos, so I'm not trying to do any clickbait stuff. And I like Old Turtle Den's content, of course. I didn't mean anything against Old Turtle Den. It was just different. I'd never seen the guy's Twitter, and he said his Twitter is a social media influencer, and he posts that daily update. 132 days till Mutant Mayhem, 131 days till Mutant Mayhem, 130 days until Mutant Mayhem, 129 days until Mutant Mayhem. That just seems so repetitive to me. It just seems, I don't, if that's being a social media influencer, I don't want to be a social media influencer. I watched the Old Turtle Den too, CEC TV. So I was just trying to think about where I fit in and what I want to do with my channel, what I want to do with these silly Ninja Turtles videos for other fans. And I was trying to think, I mean, I created this channel as a fan for other fans. I'm not a social media influencer. I just wanted to talk about Ninja Turtles and check stuff out with you guys and chat about stuff and have a place to share my ideas and all that kind of stuff. I don't have a specific, I'm not trying to influence you to do anything other than like the Ninja Turtles. I don't have some sort of master plan. I don't have some sort of, you know, thing. And I saw all these April O'Neil, anti-April O'Neil videos. And did these people just sit around waiting to complain? I am not, I prefer a more traditional April O'Neil, but just the sitting around and complaining and critiquing and reviewing, I don't want to just sit around and complain about what they're doing wrong. I thought maybe I should create something new. Like I should create my vision of Ninja Turtles. I should create a fan film or a fan animation to put forward my idea of Ninja Turtles or something. Maybe I should put forward an idea. Like what Speedo Kagan, Magnus Edlund did, the guy who did the last Ronin animation. So, that was just something I was thinking about this last week. So, long story short, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, SR Striker asked me to make a video about the Rat King, and I reevaluated my whole life, and he wanted me to make a video about Rat King being a Vietnam vet with PTSD. I ended up with PTSD going through this whole process, but unfortunately, wasn't able to make a full what if thing with Rat King as a Vietnam vet. I was kind of writing it out, and it ended up just being like Joker with the Rat King. It was just like this weird angry guy. It was just Joker with Rat King instead of that. But so speaking of Rat King, enough about me. Let's talk about Rat King Super 7 figures. Last week or a couple weeks ago, we talked about the Rat King Super 7 figure. It had a different look. It had a different style. Kind of had an emo look, kind of had this Taking Back Sunday, Fallout Boy, My Chemical Romance look, the Rat King figure. And there was a little bit of a pushback from the Ninja Turtles fans. And the Ninja Turtles fans wanted a more traditional Rat King look, so the guys at Super 7 heard the fans loud and clear. They heard the backlash. They were trying new stuff with this line. The April figure is original, the Rat King figure was original, but fans said they wanted a more traditional Rat King, so they switched up their thing here, and they are adding Karai to this line, and they are taking out Rat King. They're going to retool Rat King's face. They're going to retool his beautiful hair, and they are adding Karai instead in the back left here. So this is a Karai figure. It's another original. With this wave, Super 7's kind of doing a bunch of original figures. The April is an original design, and in the past they've done mainly figures that were just like the original 80s Playmates figures done with like a new, modern, higher quality. They were kind of just remaking the original Playmates figure, so some people are speculating that there's an issue behind the scenes or something, that people are speculating that like Playmates is becoming more protective with their license as Mutant Mayhem comes near, and they don't want another company, Super 7, just re-releasing their product, so who knows what's actually going on behind the scenes. Teddy Gaming Review in the chat. Hello, Teddy Gaming Review. Teddy Gaming Review is disappointed that they are changing the Rat King. He seemed like the only one Teddy Gaming Review wanted to get. Yeah, it's a unique sculpt. It was a unique figure. Nordic Frost, welcome. His head sculpt was all wrong. We can wait. Yeah, I think they were trying something new with that head sculpt, and maybe it just didn't work out, but the Karai figure looks pretty cool. She's got those like red straps around her thigh, and those like traditional samurai sandal type shoes. She's got the cool vest on. She's got the mask though. I wonder if they have different heads with different faces, or a removable mask or something. So that was a little update from a story that we did a couple weeks ago about Super 7 figures. So we're saying goodbye to Rat King and hello to Karai. That's the little update. So that just came out in a Fooshcast interview the other day. So that was something I wanted to pass along. And also something I wanted to pass along, something we have talked about, of course, previously. The Last Ronin becoming a video game, a AAA video game. Pretty exciting stuff. I think Ninja Turtles fans were cheering and happy and excited to see this news. We've speculated about this. The AAA Ninja Turtles video game news has been percolating for a while. I don't know if this is the same game that they talked about in the preview we heard a while back from Toy World magazine, but this is some pretty exciting stuff. A representative from Paramount Games, so one of the corporate people, did a little teaser preview, pre-promotion interview that The Last Ronin is going to be made into a third-person action RPG. So a big budget AAA action RPG video game, and they said it'll be like the God of War type video game. And they gave a little bit of information, but really, I'm not sure how far along in development this is going to be. They said the game is going to be a few years away. So a few years, is that 3 years away? 3 years is 2026. Last Ronin started coming out in 2020. So, few years away, unknown developer. And maybe they're not revealing the developer. Maybe they don't have a developer yet. I'm not sure. But it seems like an exciting premise for a game. Last Ronin is great. In hindsight, it seems obvious. It's tough to manage the 4 multiplayer Ninja Turtles, the 4-player aspect of the Ninja Turtles, the multiplayer aspect. Last Ronin, just 1 turtle. Solves the problem for you. And it's a new world. It's a dark world. It's a world they can experiment in. And it's a fresh world. It's more mature. It's for older fans. And of course, the Last Ronin miniseries was very successful. It was very dark. It was the dark and gritty Ninja Turtles that fans, older fans want, the more mature, where the turtles aren't afraid to use their weapons and, kill people and stuff like that. So people were excited about this. And also, a while back, I did a poll. I asked you guys, I posted a thing here, which version of the Ninja Turtles do you want the upcoming AAA video game to be based on? It looks like it was 3 weeks ago. And The Last Ronin won, so this was the game you wanted. This is the game you will get. Hopefully the game is mature. Hopefully it's like, not for 7-year-olds or something. It's for 10-year-olds, 15-year-olds. T for teen, mature, adult. But Last Ronin voted even higher than Mutant Mayhem. So we'll see if Mutant Mayhem gets a game later this year as well. And I put the 1987 cartoon in there. A while back, like 6 months ago, I had a theory that there was going to be a video game based on the 1987 cartoon. But I kind of ditched that a few months ago, and we'll see what ends up happening with that. Maybe there'll be another AAA Ninja Turtles video game later this year. I know the rumor was that there was going to be a AAA Ninja Turtles video game this year. So the other one's still months away, but this game is maybe coming out in 2023. We'll see. Years away, excuse me. So who knows what we're going to get. Either way, I'm here for it. Either way, I'm excited for that. I think everyone's excited for that. Last Ronin is awesome. It's an awesome world. There are so many cool bad guys, those futuristic robots. I think they're called the Sinjas, and there's all those like Guardian robots. There's a whole bunch of different levels. Like the outer city world. There's like that outer city world. And like the under levels, all the neon, like cyberpunk futuristic stuff. And the whole Oroku fortress, the whole Oroku castle has all the different levels. There's a lot going on in that world. They created a pretty cool world. I don't even know who the bad guy would be. Would Karai be the ultimate bad guy in the game? Would Hiroto be the ultimate bad guy? We will see. But unfortunately, we're going to see in like 2026. So we will forget, and then we will see. We will completely forget about this game. It will be developed, and then we will see. But I can't wait for it. And I took my massive artistic skill, and I even wanted to give you a little breaking news here on my Ninja Turtles channel. Breaking news, an official announcement, an official gameplay reveal here on the Ninja Turtles show. Official gameplay reveal of the Last Ronin game that comes out in 2026. Here we go. It looks good. Oh, smooth graphics. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wonderful gameplay. Wow. What an amazing clip. That game looks great. I can't wait to play that game in 2026. Oh, you guys didn't know. Amateur live streamer, amateur video game developer as well. Very talented. I know all the celebrities. I know Trump. You guys saw me on Tucker Carlson earlier tonight. Friends with Alex Jones, Steve-O, video game developer as well. You guys are pretty lucky to be watching this show, and I am lucky that you are watching. So, last thing I wanted to talk about, Ninja Turtles in Roblox. As if the Last Ronin video game news isn't enough, Last Ronin Roblox. Oh, excuse me, Mutant Mayhem Roblox. I'm too excited. I'm talking about 5 things at once. But, Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem showing up in Roblox. I don't know how they're going to show up in this game. I don't know if it's going to be like a mini game or character choice or something, but these little cartoony versions of the Mutant Mayhem characters look neat. This is the first like official variation fan art of the Mutant Mayhem Turtles we've seen. We've seen the official reveal of the Mutant Mayhem Turtles, and this is like the half-shell heroes version. This is like the kids version of the Mutant Mayhem Turtles. So we may see this kids version of the Mutant Mayhem Turtles a lot more. They're a lot simplified. They're a lot cuter. They're not as tough looking. So this is like the Paw Patrol version. Paw Patrol is 10 years old, by the way. So these are like the kids version. These are like the more kid-friendly version. So we might see these style of Mutant Mayhem Turtles a little bit more, coming up with the different types of marketing. They're probably going to have a kids line of some sort. Maybe they'll focus on the baby turtles, try and focus on a younger audience. But I just wanted to pass that along. We talked about that too. We talked about that news when it was just a rumor, and now it's here. I didn't know which version of the Turtles were going to be in Roblox. So it's nice to see it's the Mutant Mayhem Turtles. It's nice to see that it's going to be this version of the Turtles. So they look pretty good. Well, they did. I can't get them resized. You get the point. That's Mutant Mayhem in Roblox. A lot of cool Ninja Turtles news. An exclusive Last Ronin gameplay clip. Wow. What a show, huh? What a show. It's always tough starting off with those paying respects like we did earlier tonight with Michael Reaves. It's important to do, though, and it's important to talk about the guy's legacy, and it's important to celebrate all that. And I'm happy we did it together. Thank you for joining me. I want to type a T in the chat. T for thank you. It's my time of the show where I get all sentimental and I say thank you for joining me, and thank you for being here every Turtle Tuesday for these live streams. Thanks for watching the videos on Thursday and Saturday. Like I mentioned earlier, I may try some new stuff. I may try some new stuff in my upcoming videos. May try and join the conversation a little bit. But just wanted to say T for thank you. T for Turtles. We type a T for Turtles because we like the Ninja Turtles. We're fans of the Ninja Turtles. That's why we're all here. To celebrate the Ninja Turtles and hang out, chat, share our opinions. And I'm lucky that you guys show up. Every week I turn on the little stream button. It makes me happy. I get nervous every week. It's like I get those jitters every week, and it makes me happy to see all you guys showing up. So I just wanted to say thanks again. Thanks to everybody that watches the replays, the Radical Replay Rangers, everybody out there. Mario Egg, Big and Soft Raffy, JR24, Veronica, Teddy Gaming Review, SR Striker, Budward, Mr. Turtle, Gen X Catholic, Toidle, Nordic Frost. T is for thank you. From me, I'm hoping all of you have a great week. Hoping you all enjoyed the show. I know I enjoyed it. I never want to end these shows. I like it. I'm live. I feel live. It's exciting. I can feel the electricity. I could say anything right now. I don't really have much to say, though. I could say anything. No, I could. I don't have anything exciting to say, but just know that I could. But I do have one more thing to say, of course. I wanted to say thank you. Check out the videos on Thursday and Saturday, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Just one thing left to say. Cowabunga! Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment and share this video. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more Ninja Turtles videos like this.